Hi, everyone. I just wanted to give a testimony about my marriage restoration, how God restored my marriage. I was separated for 4 months, but before I left my husband, I had two dreams in May of 2020, the last Saturday in May and the last Sunday in May. And it was about showing me that I was going to be separated. I had been going through a lot of verbal abuse, and I just took it. I was actually on a fast, a 40-day prayer fast. And that Sunday, the last Sunday in May, right before Memorial Day, it was just God. Because all the ladies on my conference calls, they was giving their testimony about how God delivered them from certain things. And I just felt the Holy Spirit just telling me, oh, you need to tell them that you're packing and getting ready to leave. And I asked him, what do I need to take? And he told me, just keep it simple, get your essential things. I apologize. And I just went, and he gave me the strength to tell my husband that I was leaving and I don't know when I was coming back. And he asked me about my stuff, and I told him I wasn't coming back. So do whatever you need to do with my stuff. And I actually had to call my job and let them know that I was going to be late. And God worked it out. I went to work, and I had reached out to my daughter and my sister. They live in a different state. And my daughter said, Mama, come on, I got you. I stayed with my daughter 4 months. During that 4 months, God had pruned me. I was just seeking Him, didn't know what I was going to do. But you know what? Right before I got to the state that God sent me, I had a job. My daughter was like, Mama, don't be worried about no job. I'll take care of you. And I just like, Lord, I don't want to depend on my daughter because you are my source. But before I hit the state line, she had a friend had just sent a group text out saying, if you know somebody that's a caregiver, my mom is hiring. I said, come on, Jesus, look at you. So he lined up everything. I worked with that person. And then I became a traveling CNA. And it just like God was just restoring. He was just doing the doggone thing. He had to show me who I was because I had lost myself. And in the midst of that, he told me to come back home. I just like, Jesus, what you mean come back home? I'm like, I thought I was supposed to be staying in this state. Actually, the state I was living in was Florida, and I left Florida that month in June. I had just went to Alabama, and the thing about it was I had celebrated a birthday that first Sunday, came back June the 12th because I was actually visiting my last grandchild. And I went, and it's like my husband, he just went off on me for no crazy reason, but that was my push that I needed. I said, wow, Lord, I said, you showed me the separation the last Saturday and Sunday of May. I had celebrated a birthday June the 7th, and then here it comes June the 14th, a week after my birthday. I was leaving, and I stayed in Alabama for 4 months, and he told me to come back, that I need to be back in Florida October the 29th. And I'm just like, what? I'm like, I ain't ready. I had to go through some counseling, just to get myself together. And I mean, I was questioning, God. I just like, Lord, I'm thinking that I was going to be living in Alabama, and just preparing for my boys, because during the time I was separated from my husband, he told me he had something better for me. And I'm thinking it was another man, but actually he was working on my husband. He had me reach out to my husband. I'm just like, what I'm gonna say to him? I had blocked him, I had blocked his number. But God, he always work it out. He always knows what's going on. But before I went back to Florida, he told me, even though I'm restoring your marriage, you're gonna have to pray even harder, because he was using me to do what I needed to do in order to get my husband where he needed to be. So I just wanted to come and share that. God, I was listening to a sermon, and God told me it was time to share my testimony. And I just like, if you say so. So I love y'all. Y'all continue to have a great day. Let y'all know to continue to trust God no matter what. He got us. He loves marriage, but we have to do it His way. Continue to trust God. Continue to trust God no matter what. Don't look to the right. Don't look to the left. Trust God. Keep doing what He tell you to do. Sometimes it was crazy. Like, you want me to go where? He told me one time, I'm finna end, but he told me one time to go sit in a parking lot and just look around and just pray and pray in the spirit for my husband. And I did that. And I just like, we just don't know what our obedience is connected to. So I just thank God for this opportunity. Y'all continue to have a great, great week. And I'll talk to you soon. Love you.